do a reading for relationship. This is for somebody who is already currently in a relationship or a connection, and you're wondering what's going on in that relationship. You know, kind of like a past, present, future, hopes and fears, yours and theirs, and an outcome and some advice from Spirit here. So I'm going to be using these Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms. I just got the replacement cards for it. I did a video with a flip through of this deck, and I will have a link below of where you can get this. It's made by Earth Moon Magic, and they're beautiful. So I'm really glad I got the cards that have a better print on it now. So maybe I'll make another video showing how wonderful they are. Just a quick on it though, they got kind of like a stiff cardboardy matte texture. They're a little thick to shuffle together for overhand. I always have to break it into two pretty much because my hands don't really want to grab it, but I mean they do shuffle nice. See, I drop them. Makes it kind of hard. So these are pre-shuffled, but I'm going to go ahead and start the reading for Aries. This is going to be Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aries signs. Let's just remember to flip and switch the roles. If you're a cross-watcher especially, there's no gender in tarot, so assign it how you will. And yeah, let's just kind of go from there. So we're going to take a look at Aries, please, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Archangels, Ascended Masters, and any of the celestial beings of the highest white light. Please help me to get messages for our Aries here. All right, what is Aries' current energy or feelings towards this relationship? Thank you. The Six of Pentacles. Okay. How does Aries see the relationship? What is their view of this relationship? The Fool. Okay. What happened in the past? What was their past view of this relationship? How they used to feel about this? Six of Wands. Oh, and of course my animals are going to go nuts and go crazy and run around in here. Sorry about that. All right, what is the future feelings or energies for the relationship? We have the World card, okay? And what is externally influencing Aries at this time? What is outside of them or in their environment that's influencing their feelings towards this relationship? We have the Eight of Wands. Excuse me. What does Aries bring to the connection? What do they provide or bring to this connection? The Two of Pentacles. Okay. And what is Aries' doubts, fears, or hopes for this relationship or connection? All right. We have the Page of Cups. Okay, Aries. So it looks like in the recent past, you saw this connection as being something triumphant, successful. You had a lot of energy for it. You were very attracted to this, or they were attracted to you, but you felt that this was something that could be successful, and you were powered up by it. You were excited by this connection. Right now, it looks like we have the Six of Pentacles, which usually comes in when there's either something out of balance and needs to be kind of corrected here. So you may be feeling that somebody is contributing more to this relationship than the other person. That could be financially, that could be emotionally, that could be just all kinds of things, their level of commitment, but something feels off balance or off kiltered in your opinion, and you're not quite sure what to do about that at this time. The way that you're seeing the connection is the Fool. You know, you're trusting that the divine wants you guys to have a new beginning, or maybe you think that they might want to have a new beginning, or that you'd like to start something over again. You'd like to kind of just move forward and not worry about it too much, kind of let destiny bring you guys together, or you know, you see this as an opportunity for a new beginning maybe, or to start again, or you're looking for a new beginning maybe outside of this connection, because in the future, your feelings towards this is the World. There's something that is coming to completion or an ending. When you see the World card, it's a cycle of something that's over. And when you get to the World, you know, then you start over again. So you might be in the near future here wondering if you should close out the situation entirely, or if there's something that you're conflicted about, or the balance here, or there's a particular situation that happened, you might be wanting to close out that portion of it and have a new beginning. You know, maybe you just want to kind of move past your problems and your issues, put it behind you and move forward. So it's going to resonate different for everybody. Outside of you, we have the Eight of Wands. There's movement happening here. There's energy at play that could be influencing this. So things could really be changing in your life. So this could be like activities you're getting into, or just your energy levels, your activity levels, your interests, your focus, your passions. Anything that's, I'm so sorry, anything that's great for you could be kind of moving forward here. I gotta move this baby. They just had surgery, so I don't really want to. I just got spayed. Sit down on your chair. Quit being naughty. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a cat lover. What can I do? I could lock them out, I guess. Maybe we'll do that later if they get up here too much. She's just a lover. Her name's Minnie Mouse, by the way. And she literally was pregnant. Anyway, I'm so sorry. That's my life, not your problem. But, okay, so there's movement happening here. Things are changing. Interests are changing. Maybe what you're passionate about is changing. Something's going on here. What you provide or bring to the connection, we have the Two of Pentacles. So maybe, you know, you provide the wanting to balance something, wanting something to be fair. Maybe you're juggling a lot to make this connection happen, or you're willing to negotiate things, figure things out, work things out to try to bring this balance here. And maybe you feel like that's lopsided, you know? So your willingness to kind of take on a lot of things and try to make things work is very beneficial, but also could be holding you back a little bit at times, or is what's creating you to feel like you're maybe the one that's doing more than what you're getting in, or you're putting more energy in than you need to, that sort of thing. Maybe that's the cycle that you want to close out, is just how much you're doing. Maybe you want the other person to pick up a little bit more, help out a little bit more with things financially or around the house, or just in love and general connection. Anyway, maybe that's the cycle you want to close out, is, hey, I'm tired of juggling and trying to do all of this myself here. And then so for this card here, I use this word, doubts, fears, or even the hope that you have for the relationship. And we have the Page of Cups. I think that you're wanting to spark the love portion. You're willing to start that over again. Approach something with curious eyes. You'd be open to, you know, that fresh new love feeling, opening yourself up emotionally more. You're wanting to go down a path of that, exploring that portion of a relationship. Either that, or you're wondering if this person is emotionally coming in as a page. So like, you could be afraid that they are just emotionally not as mature as you, or they just aren't really opening themselves up very much. They're only giving you a little bit of themselves. And there, you know, that could be a fear, and you want that to change or end. You're willing to, you know, make something anew here, but you're not sure if you need to do it with this person or not, and things are changing around you. And so you're really just kind of trying to figure out if this can all balance, can it all work? You might be tired of being the only one trying to make it work, and it might come across and feel that way. And Kitty, you has to move. I'm so sorry, but I gotta lay out my other cards. Mommy's gotta move you, baby. Can you lay right here? I know. All right, see you right there. All right, hold on, guys. I'm gonna put Kitty down. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, Kitty. You better go out. Mom, I can't have you on there, and I don't want you to get hurt. So get out of my office. Oh, she's gonna be so mad at me. Sorry, I just don't want her to get hurt, and I don't want her to keep jumping up here in our reading. So now we're going to take a look at the other person, and it's going to be kind of the same layout. So Spirit, How does Aries person that they're connected to or asking about in this way, what is their current energy or feelings? We have the Star. So they're hopeful. They're very, feeling very dreamy, wish fulfillment kind of an energy. Okay. How did they used to see this relationship, or how did they used to feel about Aries or the connection? The Empress. Well, they saw you as very nurturing, loving, caring, that this could be very abundant, that they could grow with you. Maybe they could build a family with you. They saw you, male or female, does not matter, but they saw you as somebody that would be maybe a good partner, parent, that they could grow and have something abundant with, okay? How do they see the relationship now? Like, how do they see the other person? What are their thoughts like? The Eight of Swords. So there's something about this relationship that makes them feel a little bit trapped or stuck, or that they can't get out of something. Maybe they feel like they're just kind of like trapped in their own mind. It's not that you're trapping them, but they feel like this connection is trapped. Maybe they feel like they're trapping you. We'll have to take a look. What is their future feelings or energy for this relationship, Spirit? The Five of Pentacles. So this is a card that comes in when somebody is feeling like they've been left out in the cold, that they've been ghosted, left behind, that things are changing and not in a good way in their material world, in their life. Like they're kind of in like a despair going through this change. Sorry, there's just like glare. I just want to make sure you could see the pictures. It's really, really beautiful. It's got two men walking away in the cold, and there's a light on behind it, which is beautiful. So maybe they feel in the future here with this World card that you're expanding and going in a different direction with this energy, which is going to leave them feeling left out in the cold. So take that as you may here. Okay, what is externally influencing Aries person? Beautiful. The Page of Swords. Oof. Okay, so they're either listening to gossip or chatter, or they're starting to think of things on a very immature level. They could be watching what you do and stalking and trying to figure something out here, but they're just now starting to try to look into something here. This could also be somebody else chattering in their ear about you, or saying things about relationships being trapping, or, you know, just maybe the way they were brought up is that, oh, if you settle down with somebody, that's being trapped, or there's some sort of energy around them that's coming in as very, it could be immature or young, but like very inexperienced when it comes to knowledge, education about things. This is like starting to seek information here. So something around them could be providing them some sort of information or viewpoints that is affecting the way that they feel currently. Okay, what do they provide or bring to the relationship? What does Aries person provide or bring to this relationship? The High Priestess. So this could be a Pisces here, just throwing that out there. Really could be any sign, but they bring, so this person is typically very intuitive. They kind of have a higher knowing. They kind of have a really strong intuition about things. They kind of know what's going on. But the High Priestess also comes in, if you want to look at the shadow aspect of it, is that can be somebody who's very secretive and keeps what they're truly thinking or feeling to themselves, doesn't share a lot, maybe sits back and just watches and doesn't really share what they're hearing, thinking, or seeing about a connection, and instead gets really focused on negative things in their own mind. And it messes with what they originally felt and what they want to feel, and leaves them feeling like things are changing around them and not for the better, because they don't communicate things that they're maybe feeling. So yeah, that could be a reason why they feel this way. Okay, what kind of doubts, fears, or hopes does this person have for the connection or relationship with Aries? King of Swords. Well, the King of Swords shows up when somebody is honest, truthful, communicative, authoritative. This is somebody who speaks the truth, tells the truth, goes after what they want. This person is not wishy-washy in their thoughts. They have a thought-out plan. They go for what they want. They stay focused. They're intentional. They're honest. They're logical. The King of Swords can be there when there's more thought process going on an analytical or logical level than on an emotional level or an emotional connection. So if this is hopes or fears, they could be afraid that the connection is going to get cut off, or that a decision is going to be made that leaves them out in the cold, or that they aren't able to speak their real truth and they're stuck in their head here about it. So that's what I'm seeing there. Let's go ahead, Spirit. Can you tell me what Aries can do? Let's get a piece of advice for Aries for this connection. What advice do you have for Aries when it comes to this connection or relationship? What main piece of advice do you have? Two of Swords. Another beautiful card. Two of Swords is needing to make a decision or refusing to make a decision. Not wanting to really take a look at something and analyze it for the truth of what it really is. And just kind of a procrastinating stage where you're just sitting there and saying, I'm not going to do anything about this. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know. I don't want to move forward. I don't want to ask the questions. I don't want to find out. I don't want to do anything about this. So I'm just going to sit here because doing nothing keeps me protected and safe, whereas any kind of decision that needs to be made could make something worse. And I think Spirit is saying it's time for you to communicate, first of all, but to make some sort of decision here. You need to evaluate the situation. You need to get focused on what you want, and it's time to make a decision. Coming out of that Two of Swords is what's going to move you forward. What advice would you have for the other person that Aries is in this relationship or connection with? What needs to happen from the other person in order for this to end up the way that it's destined or should end up? What's healthiest for this? What advice? Knight of Swords. Another action card. This is about taking action towards what you're thinking. So this person needs to make some sort of decision as well. They need to act on the decision or their feelings or their intuition here. They need to act on it. They've already been thinking about this. They need to get clarity. And, you know, we got the Page to the Knight. So they need to take action on what they're thinking or investigating here. If this is outside of them, then they need to cut that action off and free themselves from feeling trapped here mentally, because it's ruining this connection. It's blocking their intuition as well. And it's causing them to make head over heart decisions. Their heart is kind of lacking here. And so it also can be irrational decisions. It could be that they're acting not from a place of their heart. Because if you see, he's holding the lantern here, but from where I'm sitting, it looks like his heart it's right where his heart would be. And he needs to shine his light on the heart. But the Knight is a fast acting action. Okay, it's something that happens quickly. It's a mind over heart kind of a thing, and it's like rushing, and it's bravery, it's decision making, it's action taking. They need to take action. They need to take action on clearing things up. They need to take action on what they want as well. Looks like two people who need to take action. So what kind of outcome do you have here? What is the outcome for this relationship? We have the Devil. We have the Devil card. So, with the World being here and the Five of Pentacles, the outcome, you know, looks like somebody's going to want to close something off. Somebody is going to feel left out in the cold, or that there's a change. And there could be some manipulation here to try to make somebody feel bad and stay, because they had love for you and you had love for them. And they wish that everything would be better, and they want everything to magically be great. But they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to come forward here. They want to stay trapped in their own head. They don't want to put in as much as you are. Then you're juggling here. So the Devil is temptation. It's feeling stuck or bound to something. It's karmic. It could be addictions. It could be staying in something that's not quite healthy. And I think what this is saying is, with two people who are making decisions, or decisions that need to be made, that don't have love in those decisions, it could lead to something toxic. So I think that the outcome is saying here, you got to get on the same page with this person, and both of you have to want the same thing. I mean, that's just what it is with every relationship. But the outcome there is the Devil. And that's what they're saying. So let me take a look and see. Let's get some situation oracle cards here. What can you tell me, Spirit, for Aries and their person? And these are just going to be some messages, and let's see how they might resonate for somebody here with this kind of outline. We have the Ship. Cutting ties, moving on. Receive what you need, progression, and arriving. So it may just be time to move on, to cut ties. You got what you needed out of a situation here. Maybe somebody else is just trying to hang on because they're getting something that they need. Progression and arriving. So it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to move forward. We got forward movement. You got the world at your hands here. You got a new beginning on the mind. You're weighing out these decisions. You're opening your heart up in a new direction here. You know, and it's kind of like you're just kind of waiting. And I think it's time just to progress. I think that this might be kind of a situation that maybe you need to work away from, and staying in it might not be what's best for you or them. And maybe it's just time to move forward here for both of you. Then we have the Snake. Competition and enemy. The other woman. And look over your shoulder. Okay, so yeah, maybe it's time to start looking out for you. You shouldn't have to compete for somebody's attention or affections. Somebody should be willing to put in the same thing. If there's the Star here and the Empress, you know, are they just looking for something opportunistic? Are you worried that this person is going to be without if you leave them? Are they going to come after you? The Devil is the outcome here. Do you think that they would take action against you out of fear, or, you know, be past behaviorisms here, keeping something secret? Don't know. Do they have something that they're keeping a secret over here from you? I don't know. One more, please, for the situation. Love Oracle. And we have the Runner. Fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So that may make sense for some of you here. Somebody may be the Runner. Maybe they don't know how, with this running card here, to settle down with something. They get caught in their head here. They have a hard time making decisions as well. Maybe that could be you. You know, it could have had problems in the past of letting things go. There could be a lot of intensity here. You were once very attracted. They were once very attracted. So maybe those cards have some sort of a meaning to you. And I'm going to get a couple of the What's the Tea oracles for you, okay? And if they resonate, great. If they don't, then it's for someone else. What do we have here? A couple messages for Aries and with their situation, with their relationship with this other person. Bad habits, drugs, addictions, toxicities. There we have that Devil card again. You could be addicted to a person. You could be addicted to a habit, bad eating habits even. Maybe even just like having addictions to always going to negative thoughts and always, you know, not putting in the efforts, being lazy, not contributing much, you know, being secretive, wanting everything to like happen for them, kind of an energy. So you could even have these problems yourself and be dealing with those and, you know, trying to carry a lot and fix and change a lot in your life and trying to decide how to move forward. And that's great for you. Breaking bad habits is always great. Staying in this connection could lead to bad habits or be just another repeated cycle where you're like ending and starting over the same crap with another person, or you're just staying in the cycle again. So that we have bad habits. Okay, let's see. We have into you. Good chemistry, great vibes, and positive. So this might be hard for you to do because you both may be very attracted to one another and you had those strong intimate feelings. Maybe this person is really into you. They just don't know how to show it or talk about it. Maybe they just have some other quirks that need to be worked out here. At one time you did have some good chemistry and great vibes. Maybe that's why it's kind of hard. Then we have cyberbully. You're being bullied online, or they have suffered from it, etc. Here's the Page of Swords. That can kind of be an energy. Same with the World card, like the internet. Those cards can show up when there's something happening online, chatter online. This person could be hearing stuff online, or they could be hearing bad things about you from other people, and it's influencing the way they see the connection, what they put in, or they're not telling you about something. What else, Spirit? Obsessive lover, dangerous, toxic ex, unhealthy, possessiveness, and karmic. So we have the Devil card here. So this could become an ex that is toxic. This could be a karmic person. Maybe they served a good part of your life. Maybe they were there to help you when you needed them at one time, or you were there to help them, but it's not working anymore. Things are, you know, both of you played the role that you needed to play at that time, and it's time to let it go. It might be a warning that this person being left out in the cold is somebody who can act irrationally, feel, you know, trapped, and throw themselves a pity party. They could stalk and watch, and they could be very aggressive at times, trying to get what they want. Maybe they feel like they deserve everything, and maybe their intuition is not that great. So obsessive lover, maybe they feel like you're going to be that to them. So those are just some cards to watch out for. And I believe that's where I'm going to leave it for you guys. I really, really hope this helped somebody. If anything in this did not fit your situation, please leave it. It was for somebody else. Don't make it fit. And if parts fit, great. If they didn't, great. And you mix and match things where they need to go. That's just the way that I felt the energies and interpreted the cards as I saw them. So I really, really hope this helps somebody. Please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel for more videos. I plan to put out 2 or 3 Aries videos a week. I plan to do monthlies, and then do relationships, and then regular love readings, also career, money, and finance readings. And then I'll probably do the main 3, like a monthly career and finance and a love type one for the other signs. But Aries is what I am and what I focus on and where I feel like it can help the most. And so I'm really going to focus on my Aries tribe. Start watching come February for other signs, in case you want to kind of do cross-watching or have a quick rundown of other signs and maybe see things on their side. And just remember to flip and switch roles if you're cross-watching. Thanks so much for sticking with me this long, dealing with the cats, and hanging out with me for a little bit. Hopefully this helped your situation, and we will see you next time. Bye!